Hello there, gang. Welcome back to more Thames FC with me, Dr. Benji. We're kicking things off with the microphone falling apart. Oh, God, I moved it thinking it would be better, and it's not. I thought we'd start by running you through the fixtures that you might have missed since we've last been out. I say you might have missed, you've definitely missed because I recorded them without you watching. We've won 3, drawn 1. Another draw against Sunderland, another game against Sunderland, which doesn't go my way. But a 3-1 win over West Brom came after the Lazio 3-0 drubbing, an easy win against Swindon in the FA Cup, and then a 2-0 win in the Europa League second knockout round, leg 1. Easy for you to say. And we play the second leg of that one today. Rather than bringing you both, I thought we'd get a bit of Premier League in there. Otherwise, we'd be focusing too much on the Europa League, and the league still matters as we now sit in 4th position, so it matters slightly less than it has in previous episodes. You can see there, then 7 points. 7 points behind with 9 games to go. Manchester City, we've got some tough games coming up, to be fair. They play Liverpool next, and good for us is that we play them at some point, and we don't play any of the other big boys, really. From now to the end of the season, Manchester City is comfortably our toughest game. Everything else is potentially winnable. So there's still a glimmer of hope if we beat City towards the end of the season, but it's not looking great. 7 draws have cost us, really. Turned a few of these into wins, and we are up there with the likes of United, City, and Chelsea. But never mind. Right, then let's crack on with this first game then. Southampton in the league, you can see they're in 7th, so not an easy game. And not only that, folks, a change in system. You've just seen we've won our previous games quite well, so we're sticking with this today, as it's not familiar to you. Manuel Mackay is out injured. We also had some injury issues when it came to Ferreira, so he's not available either. Insigne and Rowney both out too. So I've changed system a little bit. We've taken away the wingers because of that injury to Mackay mainly, and we're going for a 3 across the middle with Frank involved in the midfield. I know you've not seen him for a while. Those don't look great, but believe me when I say he's ready for this. He's in the shop window for the team, so he needs to play well. Calvo will be in goal, then Furtado, Giovanni, Eriksson and Diallo at the back. Alves, Frank and Jimenez, Creta midfield 3. Dorfer behind Obrenick and Ben-Hur, who I've wanted forever to be the dream partnership. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. But if you look again, you can see both of them scoring in recent games. Ben-Hur back in form, which is what you need. So Southampton aware. Let's get it. Michael Oliver still refereeing in 2040. It does seem unlikely, you're correct. Attacking flexible then. It's a little change in system to previous episodes, so let's see how it does. It's done well for me recently, so, well, I don't know what to expect, really. 4-4-2 system from Southampton. Curious. I certainly say they come into this 14th in the league table. We're 7th on the form table. Sorry, not the league table. The form table. This is ours for the taking here. They're not playing well. We are playing well. This is ours for the taking. I think I've repeated that twice just to make sure they've heard it. All right then, at St Mary's, away form has been a little bit contentious this season. We've not been as good as previous years, as the first highlight of the game actually goes to Southampton as a free kick. Patterson into the centre. Well, that looked unfortunate, didn't it? Did we all view that there? That it's sort of hit one of my defenders? I mean, we'll look at it again. Please do. I mean, they've got a free kick there, which doesn't look overly dangerous. It's quite far out, and then this happens. He just sort of... What is Jimenez doing there? Why is he having to lay down to the point where it's not worked out? Calvo should probably save that as well. It's a disaster, viewers, is what it is. 15 minutes gone. We've already made a mistake. Terrific. We should probably get the league table up as one of those middle panels as Dorf finds Obrenick into Ben-Hur, and now maybe we could get back on level terms immediately. Not this time. All right, we'll get rid of the latest scores for now. We don't massively need them. Let's put that league table up there, and you can see the gap is... Well, the gap's there, isn't it, for us all to witness? Not great. Especially not great if we lose to Southampton, which seems inexplicable. Nobody's playing well either. It's been a bit of a shit show, to be honest, and I've done a swear. And you know I meant it as well, because I did it sort of calmly and quietly, and I didn't even bleep it out. So, there you go. I'm getting reckless towards the end of the series. Unlucky boys, things haven't gone right for us. They love that. Right, let's change it around a bit. We're going to drop Frank into the more traditional 4-1-2-1-2 role and hopefully give freedom to the midfield. I'm going to take Alves off the defensive duty and leave that instead just to Frank to deal with. Ballman in midfielder on defend. He's trained for this, literally. If needs be, we could slot him in back at libero. So, I mean, I'm not sure under what circumstances that'll be required. All right, some possession for... No, it's not possession for Thames at all. All right, we are there back on the ball as Jimenez has got it in the centre. Plays it across to Furtado. A little risky, but it worked out. As that ball to Ben-Hur is magnificent. A slide tackle came in, I think, from Southampton. And Obrenick gets the goal. I mean, a little fortunate perhaps on the hour mark, but we'll take it. Lovely stuff from the boys in blue. I mean, that ball there from Furtado, left-footed, great touch from Ben-Hur. The tackle from Saunders puts it in the path of Obrenick, who scores the goal, and 1-1. And if we can win this, we'll be back in contention for third or something. All right, there's a sensation always to make changes, and Dorfer is having a bit of a shocker with 20 minutes. Herzog comes on as we're going to play him in this attacking midfield role. Do we even feel they are now? Our front two are looking all right. We'll see if they can do the business again. Changing up what's behind them, though, giving a little bit more zhuzh in the middle. I've decided as we're on the ball here. Alves, the run of Herzog was quite dangerous, but we didn't find him. Over to Obrenic, though. Was it a pass or a shot? We'll never know. What was that? 10 minutes to go. Do you bring on the dangerous Fiore? I am going to. I'm going to take off Ben-Hur. We're going to switch these two around, actually. Take off Obrenic, sorry. Keep on Ben-Hur. And just see. Final 5 minutes. Can we do it? I'm going to say push for. Oh, no, don't push forward. Okay, there's a highlight left in the game. Herzog's on it. Finds Ben-Hur. Is this Thames' opportunity? There's an overload in the centre. Fiore goes alone. Oh, he should have done something other than that. We had the chance there. 20 seconds left. It's not a penalty. Oh, I thought it was. It's not. 1-1. Another draw. Now, admittedly, before this game, Southampton were top half, so it's not dreadful away from home, but another draw. That's what's cost us this season. I mentioned it before the game. Lucky boys wasn't our day. Keep morale high as we go into this Europa fixture, which we should go through in. And, of course, if we do go through, the draw coming up after it. CSK Moscow, one of the weaker sides we could have got, so we've got a bit lucky there. I played them in the first leg. Doddle. United were dropped points as well. So did Chelsea. City beat Liverpool. I mean, 9 points is the gap now. It's looking unlikely, but never say never. Oh, do you know what? This is completely gone from my mind. We just had Regen Day come through. I sort of skipped through the news thinking, oh, well, what's going on here? And then I realised Ray Hogg, apparently one of the most gifted players to come through. He better be rubbish. Please be rubbish. I mean, I've invested a lot into the youth facility, so actually I kind of want him to be good. We'll look at it as a general overall theme first as we go through reports. It's not a good one, is it? And Ray Hogg, apparently the best of the bunch. Well, it was worth the 20 plus million we've put into youth facilities. Okay, second game, and I'm going to give Herzog the start from the off. That's going to be the only change we make. I'm going to keep Frank in there, although the temptation to a banner actually is so strong. It's just happened there. I didn't even do anything. I'm going to have him deep line playmaking in the defensive role in the centre. Then we're going to allow Alves to go a little further forward and support Herzog, who's going to change to an attacking midfielder. So a little bit more balance. We'll see how we do. We're 3-0 up and away from home, so an away goal should do this. It should be done. All right, they're playing a very defensive formation for a team that are getting beat heavily. This is brave. I said it was 3-0. It's 2-0. So, it's not as easy as I thought. I've said 3-0 about 4 times, I feel like, because they've got a chance early on. If they score early, then the panic sets in. It's a wet 6 degrees in Russia today. Referees unknown. Not revealing that information, apparently. They're playing it around the back here, which seems bold. A ball over the top could be dangerous. They look for it. Ericsson heads on, though, and Giovanni finds Jimenez, who moves the ball forward very, very quickly. And all of a sudden, I thought we were going to be in. Actually, Seri, they've got a Seri. Oh, it takes you back to the Parma days, and Spal as well. Jimenez plays it back to Calvo. Oh, my dearie me. Plays it forward. And they keep the ball here, CSK, but some decent hustling from Benic. I thought we were going to get that back, but not this time. As Juan finds Seri. Ball played forward. Oh, for heaven's sake. Now, if this was 5 minutes ago, I'd be going, oh, it's 3-1. Still no danger, but it's now 2-1, which is strange. Wait, sorry, what's the ref? Oh my god. Just keep your eyes on the ref. Is he even paying attention? He's so busy playing advantage. I mean, I can't believe it. So we're 1-0 down, which isn't ideal, viewers. We've been drawing a lot of games recently. I'd take a 1-1. Herzog's picked up a knock. Of course he has. It's a corner, though, to Thames. It finds Furtado on the edge. Finds Alves, does he? Oh, okay. Well, he's not known for his defending, but he's back there. Lovely ball forward to Furtado, to be fair to him. Then can he race forward? Ball darted into the centre. Not our best work, to be honest. And they get an opportunity to clear this, and they do so. Gomez, I'm not sure what it was, but played forward. Diallo's got there first, into Herzog. As the ball finds Obrenic, Ben-Hur and him combine, hopefully, as Ben-Hur takes it himself, back to Jimenez. I mean, we're not really finding a clear-cut chance here. Ball into the centre could be dangerous, though. Goes back to Furtado, his ball into the back post. Alves heads in, goal! And look at that. Well, I never. Paulo Alves with the finish, 1-1, the away goal. And now we've scored 3. So what I said earlier was statistically true. Not statistically true, Ben. No, factually correct now, isn't it? I mean, actually, it is statistically true. Just a weird way of phrasing it. Of course, this is Thames, so this is never over. As I say that, there's danger, which Giovanni has dealt with very well. Giovanni's a bit like Van Dijk, that he's a very good defender, but he's got a little error in him now and again, and that's what maybe is the problem, at least. He steps forward, he loves it, he takes control of things. Herzog now, though, to Obrenic, and is there going to be a second goal for us in this game? He runs at 4 defenders, and surprisingly, they stop him. Ball played in, Ben-Hur, though, what a cross from Furtado. He's got quite the delivery as Nelly out on that right-hand side, and Ben-Hur makes it 2-1. And you'd hope that was game over. Or at least the tie over. I mean, the game isn't technically over. There's loads left. But you can see there, tackle comes in, and then Furtado, this is the first time, it's a first-time delivery to the head of Ben-Hur, who arrives like, an on-time train, probably in Japan then. Is there another goal before half-time? I mean, that would make things very comfortable. Not if it's not to us, though. It was a 3-on-3 situation as Obrenic finds Ben-Hur, and the Thames players are piling forward. Ben-Hur scores again! Smashes it into the back of the net. 3-1 leaders in this game, 5-1 overall, and Ben-Hur has come to play. In recent times, he's back in the goals, and that's what you need at the end of the season before the pressure starts to hit and he crumbles again. When he gets it on this side, lovely first touch. A second puts him in a great position. The third opens up the goal, and the shot is a sublime finish. Lovely stuff. Everyone's happy. At half-time, things looking good. Everyone's playing all right. The only concern is Herzog's injury. But for now, we'll keep him out, though. He doesn't seem to be struggling too much, actually. The midfield balance with the three across the centre, in this game especially, seems to be working a lot better than it did against Southampton. There's certainly a better balance to it. Maybe Frank was the problem. Who knew? Obrenic ball in towards Ben-Hur. It's now Diallo with a chance in the area. Comes into the box. Pulls it back across. Ben-Hur. Jimenez. Oh, it should have been another. I think Thorbendorfer might replace Herzog, who's having little impact on the game. Maybe his injury is affecting that, although it's not really affecting his fitness. All right, Dorfer on. Interesting. Bayern Munich are losing 2-0 at home. I don't know what the overall score is there. Furtado gets injured, of course he does. Antonio can come and fill in at right back. Pierre, though, I said, Pierre, come here. Nothing. Antonio, on you go. Pierre's going to be devastated by that news. 77 minutes on the clock. Is there another goal for Thames? Can they go through in style is the question. As you can see, we're working the ball very, very nicely. Some lovely stuff played. Great delivery, and I don't know how that's gone in, but it has. Obrenic with another, and I think that's the first of the game, but the second of the episode. Lovely finish from him. Let's look at it in 3 dimensions. So the ball gets played out to this left-hand side, and you keep an eye on him at the back post. He's just gone out of frame there. Ball played in, and they've cleared it against his leg, and it's gone in. I mean, but to angle your leg in such a way that can happen, that is expertly done. And what's exciting, viewers, is 6-1 on aggregate suggests then that in 10 seconds' time we will make our way to the draw. We're not walking, we're getting an Uber, and I'm looking forward to it as the ball goes out to this side. I mean, who could we face? Who's gone through? That's the question. That's always the first bit of intrigue that comes my way, but a very convincing performance. Good stuff from us, and it takes us then to the next round of the Europa League. We're doing very well in that competition. We didn't get through the group stages of it because we collapsed out of the Champions League, but we're not bothered. We've also got the FA Cup semi-final draw coming up, but we've not got through the quarter-final yet, so steady on. Furtado's out for 2 to 3 weeks. Terrific news. And a similar case, actually 2 weeks for Herzog, which is not ideal, but Falero should be back soon, so it's not the worst thing ever. Oh, and a good update, actually. I should show you this. Financially, it's all good. I don't know what happened. It's all good, though. It's fine. I genuinely don't know how it's turned around. I'd love to tell you. I don't know. Of course, the sale of Ludum obviously helped things, but I don't know if it just took a while to catch up or what happened. Anyway, let's get to the Friday then and do this draw. You might be sitting there wondering, why has he now got a coat on? Just because it just came. I ordered one recently. Just came. Lovely fit. Enjoying it. Lovely. Thank you very much. I'm going to keep it on for the rest of the video. It's too warm for it, really, but we'll persevere. All right, then. The draw contains, blimey, Barcelona beat Real Madrid, but it's AC Milan, Monaco, Barcelona, Celtic, Espanyol, United, Stuttgart. A couple of biggies in there. A couple of teams you probably wouldn't mind playing, but let's go on with the draw. Espanyol play AC Milan. Thames. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Play. For God's sake. Manchester United back-to-back as Barca will end up playing Stuttgart. Flipping heck, that's probably the toughest game we could have got. Barcelona, of course, massive team, but that's, for heaven's sake. Right, well, that's going to conclude today's video. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like. Want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. The next episode, then, will be Manchester United related, I'm sure, as we've got some big games coming up. Manchester United, Tottenham, Manchester United, Manchester City. I can suspect maybe a double upload day coming soon. As I say, if you enjoyed today's video, then do leave a like. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you again very, very soon for more. We love with care. From Benji. Goodbye. Lovely coat.